Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph and this is Expeditions Rome. We just broke into a camp to steal some uniforms so we can infiltrate Mithridates' war camp and see if we can get some information. We gotta talk to this guy. We got one more thing of loot we can grab, so let's go talk to this guy.
Please, don't kill me. I'll tell you everything.
Is there a code phrase to enter Mithridates' camp?
There is. The sentry will ask, has your journey been long? You must answer, we have many more miles to cover towards Rome.
Cheeky bastards.
We're not here for information. We're here for your clothes.
What? But... Fine. Take it. Just spare me.
We can't spare this man. If anyone learns of this, Mithridates' camp will be on high alert.
I won't tell anyone. I promise.
Oh, rar, 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 rar. I can't risk letting him go.
No, please.
Yeah, people disapproved. Kind of thought that was going to happen, but just can't let him. And 1,000, it was really a lot. It was like 500 denarii, maybe. All right, let's head back to our horses so we can leave. We already cleared out the camp. Stupid heads. I told you to come down. Yeah, there's just too much at risk going into that camp. There's just gonna be two of us. Yeah. That is that, huh? All right. Let's see. Where's our legion at? Well, we got attack showing up here in 5 hours, so we're gonna let that happen. Meanwhile, let's go grab this. Strange wine. One constant throughout your journey in Asia Minor seems to be the roadside merchants. To the people of this land, the world is a marketplace and everyone is a customer. Today, someone seems to be selling a strange wine. Might be worth trying. Let's try it out. The colorless wine is light and sweet. It leaves a strange taste of anise afterwards. You don't really like it, but your Praetorians seem to be enjoying themselves. Soon enough, they started sharing embarrassing childhood memories of love and loss. Everyone seems to be in better mood. When their flasks are dry, they look at you with expectant eyes. One more. Unfortunately, you soon notice that this wine has made everyone really thirsty. So, lost more water. But hey, all the Praetorians proved so. So is the attack not happening here? $300,000. Holy crap burgers. So this is already through. Why is there no fighting going on here? What the heck? Alright. Let's head back to our camp. Oh, that must be the army. There we go. Well, infantry is good because we got the walls. We don't have any siege stuff. Let's go ahead and put you in charge.
We are ready to deploy the Legion.
So this one, we don't lose anybody.
Aetina rapivia reliquita inter manipulos!
Yeah, just a little bit, not much.
The men are close enough to engage.
Let's throw pilas.
Yakete fila! The enemy is deploying their tactical reserves!
Stand firm.
Starte! Starte!
Our morale was terrible. We're gonna give chase though.
Instate hostibus! Eos persequimini!
All right. Enemy was scattered. That's good. That means it won't go back anywhere. I got 69 rations, 20 slaves, and 34 denarii. And then some more denarii and some salvage. Now you get slaves there. Let's go get us a hunting ground. All right, so I was coming back, and I just forgot why I was coming back, but I was coming back for the whole thing with the army, because it's like, do we have to be there to defend? And that wasn't the case. So we're gonna head back to here. Then we'll go ahead and dispatch our legion. The bath, trying to keep our that stuff going up. That's good to do. We're gonna head Fox Raid. Your brief sleep is interrupted by what can only be described as the laughter of the insane. Jump to your feet wide-eyed and disoriented. As you shake off the sleep and get out of your tent, you realize your food supplies are being attacked by a particularly vicious skulk of foxes. To arms! We have to protect the food from these accursed animals. Together with the Praetorians, you build a defensive formation around your food storage. The foxes attack relentlessly. Marcus Didius Grenulus is badly bitten, trying to kick a large vixen away from a sack of dried meat. But eventually the beasts retreat, and your rations are safe. Moderate injury. All right, let's head back so we can put him in the tent. We'll get to you, Mithridias. Okay. Armory. We need an iron mine and a tanner. We just took an iron mine. Isn't that? That's a quarry, not an iron mine. All right. Iron mine here, but this is where the bad guy is. We can't take this section just yet. So maybe we'll move over here, take this. And find another tannery and an iron mine. All right, let's go to here. Six more hours for him. All right, we do need I want that set up so that I've got refreshments in there. Refreshments. Free refreshes in there. So we've got room for two more guys. We got two more guys that can be recruited. Well, this guy's going to be good to put in the tent. All right. So we're going to go here. Bring him to the party. Recruit him. Oh, I could have hired him straight as a Praetorian. I keep forgetting I can do that. And hire that guy. All right. Okay, now let's try this yet again. Oh, yep, I already refreshed everything. We go to Mithridates' camp. gotten everything here. I mean, we could go explore this area and find a place and try to conquer. Let's go here first. Let's take care of our mission. Alright, because that's all we really got. Infiltrate the camp, whack-a-mole, and conquer Asia Minor. Alright, it's got to be the two of us.
I like you better in Roman armor. But the uniform fits you at least.
Do we flirt with her? Let's flirt with her. You, on the other hand, make anything look good.
You sound like the boys back home. They said Mithridates had 300,000 men. Seeing this, I believe it.
Good thing we're not here for a fight, then.
If we make even one mistake, we may not have a choice. Sorry, we'll be fine. Just let me handle the sentries.
Oh, there, scouts. Has your journey been long?
To tatter us with your passphrase, Lokagos. We've been far afield for near a month. You think we've kept up with your latest codes?
Don't run your mouth at me. It takes a passphrase to enter camp, and I don't make exceptions.
I guess this is where I tell you to go talk to my superior to sort this out, but I don't think either of us wants to drag the Strategos out here, nor do I want to wait in the heat while you get him. Why don't we just skip the theater so we can get a bath, and you can go back to your dice game? I offer you this bottle of fine Sicilian wine to wash away whatever guilt you might feel for such minor dereliction of duty.
This is a fine vintage.
They look like good people to me. And that does look like a good wine. I say let them through.
Very well. Go on in. But it's not because of the wine.
Of course not, Lokagos. Good luck with the dice.
Hey, that was funny. Alrighty, now we gotta find the contract, avoid suspicion. We don't want to talk to the king. Got a couple of loots. It's probably in there.
My aunt's family lives in Kizikos, you know. It feels weird to sit out here waiting for them to starve.
Three campaigns I fought for him. He was the best commander I've ever served under.
Do you believe the rumors? I heard Archelaus was defeated by Roman legatus with no experience leading an army.
I saw it with my own eyes. I barely got out of Mytilene alive.
So we could loot that, but that might alert them, so we're not gonna do that. We might have to talk to the king. We're gonna get past him. And there's more loot, but I don't want to raise an alarm and then we'll have to fight our way out. That would be terrible.
I have no power to overrule an Imperator. You know that.
I only need you to discredit the campaign of Licinius Lucullus.
You made it impossible for me to turn the Senate when you cornered Marcus Aurelius Cotta. Rome will not leave one of their own behind, least of all a consul.
As long as he is safe and sound inside the walls of Calcedon, I still believe he can be rescued. Then we must take the city and secure him as hostage.
One thing at a time. I heard rumors that Troas and Mysia are on the cusp of leaving your alliance.
Impossible. I have contingencies to ensure their loyalty.
I hope you're right. Without them, your siege on Kizikos is lost.
My army outnumbers Lucullus's legions 25 times.
Don't underestimate him. That is the mistake Archelaus made.
Keep the supplies flowing, Scaevola. That's all I need from you. I will take Kitsikos and Chalcedon, and you will reap the rewards.
Corvinus will see to it personally. He is among my best men.
My services are yours as long as the Senator commands, Your Majesty.
Very good. Safe journey home, Senator.
Oh, I'm not going home. My brother is handling things just fine in Rome. I'm going to see a mutual friend in Thracia.
Ah, yes. Give him my regards.
I shall. Good day, Your Majesty.
Okay.
That must be it. We won't get an opportunity like this again, so let's make sure we've made the most of it before we leave.
All right. Let's see if we can sneak a couple of these supplies. No one's watching. Bugger out quickly. Go ahead and check this one. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Yay! We did it! We did a thing! That looks terrible. Why am I wearing a hood? Oh, because I'm in the disguise. Oh. war horn. Plus 20% damage. Nice. That guy looks cool. All right. Back to Mysia. More for our legions to go. We've got the area, and we can't send the legions out until we get the new area. Troyos is about to leave, so that's probably going to be our next. Oh, we picked up Bestia on our way through. Take Quintus. Level some of those guys up. No, some of them, like our best buddy, we need to keep, and the old man is a healer, so we want to keep him.
Strategos, do you bring any news?
I believe this is what you seek.
Let's have a look. A cruel, backhanded agreement between two equally power-hungry men. Thank you. This document will shortly burn on one of these braziers. With Apollon's help, no one but us will ever know of its existence.
It was my pleasure to help protect the neighborly peace between Troas and Mysia.
Your virtuous deed will not go unrewarded. Our troops will withdraw from the siege of Kitsikos today. Without us, Troas will leave as well. I am certain that Mithridates will be forced to abandon the siege.
We've already taken the garrison here from Mithridates' people. We shouldn't have to worry about Mysia anymore.
I wish you good luck with your new responsibilities. I may visit from time to time.
You will always be welcome in Mysia as long as I am ruler.
All right, we got to conquer and whack-a-mole. Troas.
Theophilus was the one we chose to lead us. The only reason anyone listens to Zenobia is because the Romans are backing her.
Well, it's because the Romans are awesome. We put out that fire. Do we need more slaves? Let's see. That tannery is an enemy tannery. Doesn't say there's anybody there. It is owned by him. Enemy army strength is now 1,500. It went from 300,000 to 1,500. A roaming army. Now the question is do we move in and we take this? Or do we move up and see what's here? I think we maybe come this way? As you approach one of the larger towns in this region, you find yourself sharing the road with a small group of Greeks. They give you and your heavily armored Praetorians a wide berth, yet you cannot help but listen as they chat excitedly about the purpose of their journey. It transpires that this group is headed into town to see a new play written by a famous poet and performed by a well-liked local troupe. A play that has been sponsored by Mithridates and is intended to glorify the great king of Pontus. Cineros, who has been translating the local dialect for you, warns you of the power of theater and suggests that such plays could be part of why Mithridates enjoys widespread support among the populace of Asia Minor. Perhaps your old service puts forth, it might be worth paying a visit to this poet. Let's go and have a chat with the playwright. We may be able to change his views of Mithridates. You enter the town shortly after noon and get directions to the amphitheater from a friendly citizen. There you find the poet and his troupe in the process of rehearsing tonight's play. Perhaps you shouldn't be so surprised to find that you are a character in this play as well, and you are not portrayed in a pleasant light. The great and invulnerable god-king Mithridates roundly defeats the greedy, arrogant Romans in the third act, and you are made to grovel pathetically at the feet before he takes mercy upon you and casts you out of Asia Minor. Wow, that one's brutal. My good poet, how much would it cost me to have that ending rewritten? There's a brief panic as the poet and his players realize who you are and that you've been watching them in secret. The poet grovels while the actors cower in the back, but your calm demeanor eventually assuages their fears. After much apologizing, the poet explains that Mithridates Megas himself has commissioned the play. He cannot risk defying the king. You have nothing to fear from him. I will leave 2 of my Praetorian guards here to protect you until the play is over and you have left town. Leave Basat. And Marcus. Cineros works with him for the next several hours, adjusting the script to turn you into the savior of Asia Minor, and to portray Mithridates as the villain that he truly is. You leave the town before the evening comes, having important business elsewhere, but your 2 Praetorians stay behind to keep the peace at the amphitheater once the performance begins. The next day you make a stop a few towns over. Word has already spread of the new play, and you were pleased to note that the rewrites had the intended effect. Local sentiment has already turned against Mithridates in small but significant ways. This will surely have a deep impact on the morale of Mithridates' army. Alright, what do we got here? What are these? The Mysian army, so that one's heading off. Mithridates' army is heading out. And the Trozian army is heading out. So those are all scattered out, which is cool, so we can kind of come up here. We don't have as big of an issue to worry about. We want to go to the observatory. Let's take a look at 34 hours for the bath. We've looked at our troops, see where we're at with the military guys. All right, so we have 3,300 men. They have 1,300 men. Our morale is negative 21. Blech. 21 experience. I forget what that other number is. Let's wait for Mithridates to get out of... Alright. Army strength. All right.
How should we position the troops?
a much tougher fight than we had.
Itina rapivia reliquita intra manipulus! Battle is joined. How shall we proceed? Kingete flantem!
Damage to him, that's good.
Enemy entities are charging our formation!
Enemy cavalry is charging.
Starte! Starte!
92, good hit.
We are victorious!
Alright, again, we can give chase. Killed 351 of them. That would be great. Our morale's negative set 21. We could bring our morale up to negative 15. And all 400, if they'll lose 75, well, we'll gain dudes. Show mercy. A little bit more, they'll lose more. I think we're gonna celebrate.
Sinite milites exultare!
Get our morale up some. That morale being at negative 15 is rough. Or the negatives. 92 denarii, 23 slaves, 46 rations, and some stuff. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, this is our... Alright. Observatory, we're gonna get this milestone, we got a well. A farm, a Legion mission, costs 50 to get food. Nothing ever usually wrong with food. Morale's negative 15, we want to get that up. We can, we got an iron mine and a tannery, that's kind of the important bits. Get our quests, pacification, mountainside camp, talk to your Peleus. Alright. Right, we need to level some people up. What did he take? Plus 10 to all resistances. Nice. Oh, they're absent. We don't know what's going to happen to them until we get... Nicomedes, so we captured our area.
Are we, Legate? Some wealthy-looking Greeks showed up and requested to speak with you. We've allowed them to wait in your tent.
Okay. See if our buddies have
When does
anything
your
to
next
say.
shift begin?
I'm off guard duty. Nasso put me on latrines.
What did you do to earn that?
Do you think I made the right
Took an
choice
extra
in
ration.
Mysia?
I believe you did. Zenobia may no more be the rightful ruler than Theophilus was, but she owes everything to us now. She will be a dependable ally.
I'll talk to you later.
What do you need?
See you on the battlefield.
So where do Mysia and Troas stand now? Are they on our side?
I guess. I don't know how much use those turncoats will be, though.
What can I do for you?
Abandon Mithridates
Talk to you
that
later.
easily. Why should we trust them?
Apparently, the whole army just split up. Half of them just gave up and went home.
What I heard is that the Legatus executed some kind of diplomatic masterstroke.
Legate, I am at your service, as always.
That's
Let's talk about making some improvements to the camp. Alright, so we got the specular camp, we got that. Palisades. We need lumber. A depot. Increase the Legion's strength when conquering new regions by 10%. Nice. I'd like to get the armory up. How do we upgrade these things, I wonder? I mean, we're at them at level 1. Maybe it'll be later. Alright, well, we don't got anything to upgrade right now, so...
Stop us from winning this war now?
All is
Talk to your Primus Pilus. Isn't that my Primus
Well, I hope.
Pilus? Alright, yeah, it's being tracked.
Salve, Domine.
Scouts have discovered a stockpile of Greek fire in the region. To our surprise, it seems to be guarded.
Guarded by whom?
They appear to be well armed, but to what purpose we do not know.
This is just a stockpile. What good is a weapon without a warrior?
Greek fire is a potent weapon, and surely it is guarded for a reason. In a way, the weapon is waiting for its warrior. We should not.
Sure, the stockpile didn't appear out of nowhere.
It did not. Our scouts clearly failed in their duties. It won't happen again.
To err is human. Let us make sure nothing bad comes of this.
I know. But this kind of mistake usually costs lives.
How would you recommend we go about destroying the stuff?
It will explode upon contact with fire. A few well-thrown torches should take care of it. Or some fire arrows. I would recommend against hitting it with swords. Standing near it when it explodes would not be wise.
Let us get rid of that stockpile and its protectors while we're at it.
Agreed. A small team of your Praetorians should be able to undertake that mission. Our way, Legate.
How was the morale among the legionary?
Morale has been better. Many legionari seem disillusioned by the progress of the war. But the situation is far from unsalvageable. I believe a few victories is all the men need to rally around your command.
We're working on it. Give me a report on the Legion's manpower.
We're not at full strength, but we have enough men to get things done. If a battle awaits us, we will manage. Worse, the men we do have are not very experienced. We should not be fighting any battles in this state. I should also note that we have quite a lot of people injured from the recent fighting. As soon as they're back in action, we'll be in better shape.
Be well, Turius. Well, I guess we're gonna go talk to this Greek guy.
Finally, someone with decision-making power. A glorious commander of Romans. My name is Athanasios. I am here to offer you a most lucrative opportunity.
What kind of opportunity are we talking about?
I am reliably informed that you have a surplus of prisoners. Here is my offer. Sell them to me, and I shall pay you handsomely.
Why should I sell my prisoners to you?
Because I pay the best of prices, and because everyone else is too afraid to ask.
Why are you not afraid?
Business is a battlefield. You can't win by being afraid.
What will you do with them?
I'll resell them, of course. A lot of people need servi, and soldiers are physically fit. What else do you think I would do? Pickle them?
Or maybe sell them to our competitors?
Fair. I swear to you that I will not resell them to your enemies. The servi will be sold in Rome.
All right. Let's see. We could say Statum Estate is exact offer, or I will not partake in the trade of survey. Survey, I find it unconscionable. And mind you, we have 57 slaves. But I'm going to keep our slaves because we need them for various things. So I will not partake in the trade of survey. I find it unconscionable.
Unconscionable? That's preposterous. Why would it be? Rome is built on the institution of... You know what? Never mind. It seems you are beyond reason. We shall take our leave.
Alrighty. Let's head out. Alright, so we've got Praetorians returning in 5 hours, rations, tent restock, manpower, rations, morale increased in 20 hours. Alrighty. Well, let's see here. Taking a look at everything, I'm going to give this a call here. We've been going pretty late today. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate that as well. I have been Sir Joseph. You guys, as always, are awesome. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.